Welcome to the chapter 4 of the story, The Magic Ring. When they came out on the other side of the tunnel, they stopped and looked around. They couldn't believe their eyes. It all looked like a picture from a book about Italy. In front of them was a wide avenue with tall trees on both sides of it. The avenue led to a green hill. At the bottom of the hill was a small lake. There was a small island in the lake, and swans were swimming around it. There were a lot of statues on the lawn in the distance. Some deer were eating grass. A big, beautiful castle was at the top of the hills. This place looks perfect, said Kathy. I believe it is magic. Yes, said Jerry, it is an enchanted castle. But there are not any enchanted castle, said Jimmy. Magic disappeared a long time ago. Perhaps magic disappeared because people don't believe in it anymore, said Kathy. Well, said Jerry, I believe this is an enchanted castle. I'm going to explore this magic place. The other two followed him. It really was a magnificent place. They passed through a wonderful rose garden. There was a sweet smell in the air. Beside the rose garden was a maze made of hedges. The children tried 4 times to get to the center of the maze, but they couldn't. Each time they found themselves back at the entrance. Kathy was very disappointed. I give up, she said. Suddenly, Jerry saw something shiny on the ground. It was a silver thimble with a hole in the bottom, and some red thread was tied to it. The thread disappeared into the maze. It's a clue, said Jerry. We must follow it and see where it goes. They followed the thread and it led them to the center of the maze. There they got a great surprise. In the center of the maze was a large stone bench. A young lady was sleeping on the bench. She was not an ordinary young lady. She looked like a princess from a storybook. Her clothes were beautiful and she had many rings on her fingers. The red thread was tied to one of the rings. It's the enchanted princess, said Jerry. I told you this is a magic place. I don't believe she is a princess, said Jimmy. Of course she is, said Kathy. She is the sleeping beauty. She has slept for 100 years. Oh, Jerry, you are the oldest. You must be the prince, and we never knew it. You have to do it. Do what? Asked Jerry. Kiss her, of course, said Kathy. You are the oldest, and you wake her up. I'm not kissing anyone, said Jerry. She may hit me when she wakes up. Well, someone has to do it, said Kathy. I can't because I'm a girl. It must be a boy. Jimmy can do it, said Jerry. She won't hit him because he is very small. I'm not small, said Jimmy. I'm not a coward like you. I will kiss her. He bent down and kissed the sleeping princess. The princess opened her eyes, yawned, and said, I have slept for 100 years. At last I'm awake. Which of you is my prince? I am, said Jimmy fearlessly. The princess didn't look angry at all. She held out her hand to him and said, Thank you very much. Now let's go to the enchanted castle.